Hi, I'm Jerry James Stone, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to store strawberries for weeks. This simple method is perfect for keeping fresh strawberries in the refrigerator, ready to eat longer. Let me show you how. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wash our strawberries in a mixture of water, vinegar, and baking soda. So the reason that we're doing that is a couple of things. The vinegar is really great at killing mold and E. coli and all these really bad things. And the baking soda is really wonderful at removing pesticides. In fact, a recent study found that baking soda, when you soak vegetables in a mixture of water and baking soda for about 15 minutes, it's actually better at removing pesticide residue from those vegetables than bleach. So even though it's less harsh, it works better. So that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a combination of 3 parts water and 1 part white vinegar, and then we're gonna add baking soda to it. So for every 2 cups of liquid, you want 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so we have our water, and now we're gonna add in our white vinegar. So I said it's 3 parts water and 1 part vinegar. Now we're gonna work on our baking soda. I'm gonna do this slowly because if you ever made one of those volcanoes in grade school, you know that baking soda reacts to acidity, so that's gonna cause this to kind of bubble a little bit. Just like that. Now I'm just gonna add the strawberries to this mixture and store it in there for about 15 minutes to remove all the mold, all the bad stuff, all the pesticides. Now, obviously if you're buying organic, that will also not have pesticides on it, but even in organic farming, there is organic materials that are still used that you probably still want to have taken off your fruit. Now, some people have mentioned, I've seen this in blogs and other places oh, the strawberries are going to absorb that vinegar flavor. Here's the thing. The reason that they're floating is because strawberries are 92% water. They're not going to absorb the vinegar flavor from this process. Okay, so the strawberries are soaking in our solution of vinegar, water, and baking soda. We're just gonna let them soak for about 15 minutes. Just, every now and then kind of swish them around, move them around, push them down, make sure that they get fully covered in the solution. So here's a little fun fact about strawberries. They're actually not a berry. Did you know that? Bananas are berries, avocados are berries, watermelons are berries. Botanically speaking, there's all these requirements for being a berry, and the strawberry does not meet it. And the first thing is that you need your seeds on the inside. Another fun fact about the strawberry is that those aren't seeds. Those are actually the plant's ovaries on the outside of the berry. So, hey, the more you know. Okay, so we've let the berries soak for about 15 minutes. Now we're gonna transfer them to a salad spinner. But this is really important. You wanna line the salad spinner with a paper towel. Strawberries are fragile, as you know, and if you don't, they're gonna bounce around and get really mushy. So the paper towel not only absorbs the liquid that's left over, but it also protects them from bouncing around and being damaged during it. Okay, so we've took the strawberries out of the liquid, we put them into the salad spinner with the paper towel, and now we're just gonna spin them dry. Okay, so after we dried the strawberries in the salad spinner, we're gonna transfer them to a container, which we're also gonna line with paper towels. So strawberries really like being cold, and they like being in a humid environment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line it with the paper towels to absorb any sort of excess liquid that might build up around the strawberries, but we're not gonna actually completely seal the container so that way they can breathe, and store them in the crisper drawer that way. This process will actually make your strawberries last at least up to 10 days, if not more, because you're removing all of the stuff that causes the berries to spoil. That said, strawberries are a little bit different than some other fruits. They're a non-climacteric fruit, which means that they don't continue to ripen after they're picked. For example, avocados will ripen, peaches, bananas, those things ripen. Those are climacteric fruits. They'll actually ripen after they're picked. Strawberries, once they're picked, they just start to rot. That's what they're going to do. So by removing all of the bad stuff, you can actually expand how long they'll last after picking. Don't close it all the way. Just kind of leave it a little bit ajar. Store it in the crisper drawer and you're set to go. They should last up to 10 days, if not longer this way. If you like this video, hey, give me a thumbs up. If there's something that you want to see, drop a comment below. And also, I release new videos every single week, so please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.